I can remember at one point in my life I had a promising musical career. I was a musician in the mid 1990s. I was working at the Rock City Cafe. I had also worked as a female impersonator and massage therapist in Miami, Florida. So I have been familiar with the entertainment industry as well as the restaurant business. I have worked as a waiter and banquet server as well. So it came about on April 1st, 1997. I played my harp and the heavens opened. When this amount of cosmic energy is unleashed this quickly, I found that it always caused a lot of different people to come into my presence. Sometimes I questioned if this was happening voluntarily or involuntarily, but they sensed there was some magnificent presence with me, and they would seek me out. Play some of your magical music for me. Entice me with your harp, for surely this must be the source of your strength. Maybe this was just another nightmare, just another bad dream. Peaceful days and peaceful nights pass by, and everything seems to be doing just fine. And I'm playing my harp one night, and I drift asleep in bliss. And I am awoken, and this person is tapping on my window in my bedroom. And I ask him to go away, and he says that he's sick, he's a flu victim, he heard the sound of my music, and he knew I could help him, he wanted me to help him. Okay, so I heard there was a plague going around because of all the vermin in the area. There has been some very stories about a magical cow who's extruding very powerful fungus that's very intoxicating, and there's a lot of rats roaming around. Now there's reports of some type of flu plague that's going around caused by the rat infestation. Open the door, and the next thing I know, a big group of these people rush in on me, and you can see they're like zombie type people. So I wake up the next morning, and I'm Mary Jane Wheaton once again. I'm at Willowbrook Countryclub. The year is 1969, and I'm passing over Willow Creek Springs, and I see these bones all around, and these cave rats are wallowing all around these bones, and I start getting nauseated, and I wake up, and I'm not sure if I was in a daydream. So I had heard reports that in the early 1900s here in Rocket City, USA, Huntsville, Alabama, that there was a flu outbreak, and that there were so many people that deceased that they had to just bury them wherever they could, and that may have contributed to the daydream. I just don't know. So now the night returns, and I'm getting very sleepy, very sleepy, very sleepy. I'm gently playing my harp, and heaven's open. So hidden behind the bright light in the sky was another dimension, and here they came. They came out of the other dimension, and they grabbed me. And they gave me some medication and put me to sleep. Oh no, now I know well, now I remember. No one could possibly remember this dimension, and nobody knows what I'm talking about, probably other than Jacques de Molay, my brother. So, the last memories I have of this, and the last information I have of this, when I was in the Twickenham Milford Tavern, just slipped away with my memories, off into the darkness, off into the night. Nothing left to remember. No memories are left. It's all gone. Slips away into the night. Now, I'll just be honest. I don't know exactly what Jacques de Molay went through, but I myself, I'm starting to get cold and hungry down in this pit, down in this bottomless pit. My enemies are off searching for my magical harp. The strings are made of hemp, and they are vermin, so they seek after it zealously. So I made myself a magical flute that could span throughout all the caves in Montesano Mountain. Finally, here he was, that spirit that I was familiar with. His greedy, meaningful eyes were beating down upon me. You knew he was vermin, you know he's been feeding off the land his whole life. But I stay back and out of sight. I don't want him to see me. I just want him to relax to the sound of my flute. It's the long tail of the sea that's behind him, that's transparent, that makes him the most vulnerable. It's from there that the venom enters into the system. Sometimes it takes longer than others for this venom to take effect, depending on how much of it is dispensed. But ultimately, the outcome is the same. Once they realize the effect that this venom has had upon them, it's too late. They are trapped in this abyss, this bottomless pit, indefinitely. These souls are forever trapped in this pit of deception.